Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to break down exactly how you can become a certified lifeguard in Wyoming. It's a job with some real responsibility, but also some great rewards. Let's get right into it.
So let's just start with a simple question. Are you looking for a job that's, more than just a paycheck? A role where you can pick up some critical skills and really take on some serious responsibility for the safety of others? Well, if that sounds good to you, becoming a lifeguard is a great move. Because right now in Wyoming, certified lifeguards are in super high demand, and they're earning anywhere from $16 to $20 an hour. That's a really solid wage for a job that actually matters.
Okay, so you're interested. Awesome. But what's it actually take to get started? Let's dive into the first big step, meeting the prerequisites for the course. So, before you can even sign up for the training, you got to prove you've got the physical chops. And these aren't just random tests, right? They're designed to make sure you have the basic endurance for the job. That 300-yard swim, that shows you can handle a long-distance rescue. And that brick retrieval, it sounds kind of weird, but it's simulating the real-deal strength and speed you'd need to pull someone up from the bottom of the pool. This is basically where you show them you're ready to learn the real stuff.
All right, so once you've proven you've got the basics down pat, the real training kicks in. This is where you go from just being a good swimmer to becoming a legit, confident rescuer.
And you know what's wild? It happens fast. The whole thing is packed into just 26 and a half hours. It's super intensive, very hands-on, and it's designed to get you ready for the job in a surprisingly short amount of time.
This training really gives you a complete toolbox of rescue techniques. And we're talking way beyond just, jumping in the water. You'll learn how to handle everything, from rescuing someone who's actively panicking on the surface to someone who's already gone under. The whole idea is to practice these things over and over until they're just pure muscle memory, even when the pressure's on. Now, this next part is absolutely crucial. You're going to learn how to handle potential head, neck, and spinal injuries. These are the most serious situations you could face, so you'll learn the exact careful techniques for stabilizing someone and getting them on a backboard, whether you're in the shallow end or the deep end. And of course, your skills aren't just for the water. A huge part of this certification is comprehensive training in CPR and first aid for everyone, adults, kids, infants. You'll learn how to use an AED, what to do if someone's choking, and even how to use a bag valve mask, which, it gets a lot more oxygen to a person than regular mouth-to-mouth. You're basically becoming a full-on first responder. And look, don't just take my word for it. This isn't about sitting in a classroom reading a book. Students who've been through it always talk about how realistic and hands-on the scenarios are. That feeling of being totally prepared, that's exactly what the course is all about. Okay, so you've mastered all the skills. Now let's talk about the final step in the whole process, getting that official job-ready certification in your hands. So the full course is going to run you $395. But when you think about that high hourly wage we talked about, it's really an investment that you're going to earn back pretty darn quick once you start working. And the program's got options, which is great. If you're totally new to this, you'll do the full 26.5-hour course, and that certification is good for 2 years. But if you're already a lifeguard and just need to renew, there's a much shorter review course just to get you up to speed. And listen, this isn't just some piece of paper. It is a seriously trusted credential. It follows the guidelines from all the big names in health and safety, like the CDC and OSHA. What that really means is that employers all over Wyoming will recognize it, and it proves you've been trained to the absolute highest standard. All right, now for the really fun part. Let's talk about turning all that hard work and your new certification into a great job. Let's see where this can actually take you. The job opportunities in Wyoming are honestly all over the place. You're not just stuck at the local town pool. Think about it. Summer camps, hotels and resorts, swim schools, country clubs, even state parks. They all need certified guards. And we're talking about real employers that are hiring right now across the state. Big organizations like Wyoming State Parks and the YMCA are always on the lookout for certified staff, not to mention all the community pools and private clubs. Getting this certification basically puts you at the front of the line for some of the best jobs out there, whether it's for the summer or year-round. So, there you have it. The path is pretty clear. You'll get incredible life-saving skills, you'll open up doors to some really rewarding jobs, and you'll be ready to protect the people in your community. So, I guess the only question left is, are you ready to dive in and become a certified lifeguard this season?